Now, I can find it pretty strange if you do not know who Mark Cuban is. But not everybody is as deep into the business world as we are. I don't think you have to be very deep in the business world to know who Mark Cuban is. However, I'll just tell you who he is if you don't know. So Mark Cuban is a billionaire. Let's start off with that. His net worth is $6.2 billion. He's mostly known for his roles on Shark Tank and also as the owner of the NBA team, the Dallas Mavericks. Now, these are the two things that have made Mark Cuban, right? Before that, he sold broadcast.com for billions of dollars, and that's how he became a billionaire. But many people didn't really know who this guy was until, he bought the Mavericks and also was on Shark Tank. So people started to know, okay, hey, this guy is a major player in the world, and then he became part of popular culture. But recently, he decided to step away from both of them, both Shark Tank, after its 16th season, and has also decided to sell his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks. Now, let's do some diving in history. I want to focus mainly on the Dallas Mavericks side of this thing. Cuban bought the Mavericks, 85% of the Mavericks, in 2000 for $280 million. He's now selling the team for a whopping $3.5 billion. So his stake has grown exponentially since he had bought the team. Now, he will still retain some of the share of the team, and he will also have full control over basketball operations because he has had some serious success with this squad thus far. So you don't want to spoil something that has been working. He still has a minority stake, as I said. So he'll still be very much involved, but he sold his majority stake for $3.5 billion. Now, many people have speculated why he sold the team. Some people are alluding to maybe a potential presidential run in the upcoming election, but Cuban has said that he's not interested in politics, at least not right now. He wants to spend some time with his daughters and his family. I see something very interesting in this. Anybody who knows about basketball or who has spent time listening to basketball knows that the Dallas Mavericks were terrible when Cuban bought it. It was one of the worst run organizations in the league. Fans were not coming around and people were not even, engaged. As a matter of fact, I'll let Mark Cuban himself tell you about what happened when he bought the team.
Why the Mavericks?
It was the start of the 99-2000 season.
Right, and where are your seats at?
My seats are right by the Mavs bench.
Where you sit most of the time?
Closer,
okay,
a little bit, 2 rows back. I was into it, right? And then there was nobody there. And I remember...
Even then?
Yeah, there was nobody there, right? Nobody. And I'm like, I can do a better job than this, right? And then it hit me, ding, ding, ding. Now I can afford this stuff, right?
Right.
So I talked to my ticket rep, a guy named Mark, who then connected me to Mark Aguirre. And Mark Aguirre was working for Ross Perot Jr., who was the owner then, and he connected me together. And the season started like beginning of November, end of October. By January 4th, so only 6 weeks later, give or take, I owned the Mavs.
What?
Yeah.
No. Tell me, you rewind. You don't just sit at the game and then 6 weeks later,
pretty much
on the.
Yeah.
You see, so this is the story of the Dallas Mavericks, and he bought it, and he became such a passionate owner, as you heard, so much so that people started to take notice, and the value of it increased. I can tell you that one thing that we can definitely learn from this is that if you get into any sort of business or any sort of work, make sure that you're passionate about it. If Mark Cuban wasn't passionate about the Mavericks and basketball, if he was not passionate about the people he worked with, also if he was not passionate about Shark Tank, he would have not gained all of this success, rather, because he didn't just receive it. He worked very, very hard for it. But the reason why he worked hard for it is because he was passionate about it. It pays to find something that you're passionate about. Find something that floats your boat, as people say. Find something that drives you forward. And you're more likely to work at it because it would feel less like work when you're doing it.